We need to teach our children truth. Black people need to teach the children truth. Caucasian people need to teach the children truth. Native American people need to teach the children truth. Now back on what I was talking about, we need to teach our children truth because a Caucasian white person is not going to accept or admit and tell their children, their Caucasian children, you know, that order to produce white is to go to the source that is color, you know. And you as a Caucasian person, you should tell your children this, but you rather say, I'd rather be a monkey's uncle, you know, to tell my children that, you know. See, you know for a fact, as a Caucasian person, you know that you cannot produce a albino person. Much of the less you cannot produce a black person or brown person or dark skin. You can't. You cannot. But you should tell your children that black people, we can produce a albino. We can produce a brown. We can produce a light and bright person. We can. You know, teach your children that. Tell your children that. But like I said, you will say, I'm not teaching my children that. Yeah, right. You know, I don't think so. You know, you will say again, I'd rather be a monkey's uncle to tell that to my children. But see, that's the problem right there. You know, but see, I understand Caucasian people. I understand that you're different from us, you know, from blacks, Native Americans, Puerto Ricans, Hispanics, Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Asian. You're different, you know. But see, you have a different upbringing than anybody else on the earth. Your philosophy is different, you know. But see, you're not going to tell your children this. You're not. You're not going to basically preach it or teach your children this. You know, you rather keep it in silence. You know what I'm saying? But see, when you mingle and tingle with us and produce a biracial person, but you still say to your biracial children, you are still black. You may have my blood in you, but you are black. You know? But you're not going to say it like that to your biracial children. No. But majority of times, no white mother is going to teach their biracial children the truth about their blackness. No, not at all. You know? So, that's the way how I'm thinking. To make a better future for our children is to bring in truth and teach our children truth and tell our children truth. You know? Goes for the black children. You don't need to always be focused on trying to make it in this life, trying to become a NBA player, football player, rapper, singer, boxer, actor, comedian, whatever you want to do, you know. But all of that type of profession and occupation in that, you're still categorized as a slave. And you'll be known, you know, in the name of this as a rich slave, you know. True enough, it's good to have a big mansion and a garage with like 6 cars or something and money. But as a black person, you know, as a black child, this system of things is not in your favor. It's not in my favor. You know, it's not built for black people. It's not built for Native American people. It's not built for Hispanics or Mexicans and whoever else in this country. This country was only built for a European, white supremacist, Caucasian thing. You know, it's not built for us blacks. See, we need to teach our children and tell our children, as a black person, what made you what you are. You know what I'm saying? We need to tell our children this, our sons and daughters, and tell our little sons and tell our daughters to say, every time you look in the mirror and see your reflection, you are made in truth. That God spoke truth. You know, you're made. In all honesty, it may sound hurtful. You know, it may sound hurtful. But we, as black people, was brought to this country to be a slave. You know, and I say this to the parents, and you should tell your children this once they get up in age, and teach them this. You know, you are only categorized as a American if you're paying taxes or you're going to war. But if you're not doing that at all, they look at you as a NIGGA, defined as a savage, you know? So we need to tell our children this, you know what I'm saying? We need to, you know, rather than lead our children into the flaming furnace, like the 3 Hebrew boys, you know, because the Hebrew boys did not bow to the king or eat his meat. I know like that. We need to teach our children the knowledge of truth and understand truth and go up the road of the path of truth. You know, think about it. But since some of us parents is not telling our children this, it's not teaching our children this, you know? Yeah. So, it goes for the black man, the Native American man, the Caucasian man. We need to teach our children the truth. The truth may hurt, but Jesus said, like I said, the truth shall make you free. That's that. That is that. But see, the Caucasian man, like I said, is not going to tell his history, because the Caucasian race of a people's history is basically on murder. You know, murder. They know this. You know, they know. And some white person that does not feel, like I said, prejudice or racist or have hatred towards blacks, Hispanics, Mexicans, Native Americans, whoever, they will say this in their mind when they learn their own Caucasian race history, and they will say, we are devils. You know, we are devils. How can we do this to a particular people? You know, we are devils. Our history is based on destroying, murder, rape, and devour. You know, teach your children your truth. You know what I'm saying? So they will understand and try to bring in something new. You know what I'm saying? A revolution, change, generation. If we do not teach our children the truth, the cycle will still go on and on and on and on. We need to break the cycle of this repeated of history. You know, tell them the truth about our blackness. Tell them the truth about our original language. Tell them the truth about our culture. Tell them the truth about how we worship God. Tell them the truth, the truth, the truth. The truth. You know, the truth shall make you free. You know, tell them the truth about the Bible. Tell them the truth about the Quran. Tell them the truth about all these other books that God spoke in and God's name is mentioned. Tell them the truth. That's why I think, you know, we can't be so focused on believing to put our children through a public school or a private school thinking that they got a brighter future. No, they don't. Because some kids that go to college is still a ignorant fool. You know, a educated fool. Come on. Think about it. You could be a straight A student, but at the same time, you be a straight A idiot. Drewize Topics. Post a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Peace.